Good day, sir. Task 1. Outline by illustrating the general arrangement of a bulk carrier ship with 5 cargo holds and indicate the proper names on the various parts to include. This is my sketch, sir. In 1, keel. Keel and seat building, the main structural member and backbone of a ship or boat, running longitudinally and along the center of the bottom of the hull from the stem to stern. Next is the stem. Stem is the most forward part of a boat or ship boast, and it is an extension of the keel itself. Next is the hull of a ship, is the most notable structural entity of the ship. Next is the forecastle. Is the upper deck of a ship forward of the foremast or the forward part of the ship with the sailors' living quarters. Next is amidship, in the longitudinal or fore and aft center of a ship. Next is afterdeck, an open deck toward the stern of a ship. Next is a superstructure, is an extended construction of any building platform that rises above the rest of the building or platform in a distinct manner. Next is the bulbous bow, is a protruding valve at the bow of a ship just below the waterline. Next is cargo hold, the part of the ship or plane where goods are carried. Next is the bridge, is a room or platform of a ship from which the ship can be commanded. Next is the engine room or ER, is the compartment where the machinery for marine propulsion is located. Next is rudder, a device used for steering and maneuvering a vessel. Next is propeller. A propeller is a rotating fan-like structure which is used to propel the ship by using the power generated and transmitted by the main engine of the ship. Next is forward perpendicular, a vertical line through the intersection of the foresight of the stem with the waterline on which the length is measured. Next is the aft perpendicular, is taken at the aft side of the rudder post and the fore perpendicular, vertical line that intersects the forward side of the stem with the summerload waterline. In task 2, outline a container carrier side view showing the following dimension to include. First is length overall, or LOA, is the maximum length of a vessel hull measured parallel to the waterline. Next is the LBP, or length between perpendiculars, is the length of a ship along the summer load line from the forward surface of the stem or main bow perpendicular member to the after surface of the stern post or main stern perpendicular member. Next is the freeboard. Freeboard is the distance between the waterline and the main deck or weather deck of the ship or between the level of the water. Next is the molded dip, the dip of a vessel at the broadest transverse section from the top of the keel to upper side of the main deck. Next is the extreme dip, the maximum beam taken over all extremities. Next is the shear forward, the upward curve formed by the main deck with the reference to the level of the deck at the midship is called shear. Shear up is the measure of how much a deck rises towards the aft and bow. Next is flare. Flare is the angle at which a ship's hull plate or planking departs from the vertical in an outward direction with increasing height. Task 3, illustrate by labeling an oil tanker, crude carrier, midship section is showing the following forms. 1 is camber. Camber is a measure of lateral main deck curvature in naval architecture. Next is tumble home, the inward slope of the upper part of the sides of a boat or ship. Next is rise of floor or dead rise at the amidship region, the bottom of the ship extended but out to intersect the molded bread line. The rise or the height of the intersection above the keel is known as rice floor or dead rice. Molded beam. The beam is usually coated at a midship and is most commonly coated as the molded beam, which is the greatest distance between the two sides of the ship and its greatest width of the chosen section. Task 4. Illustrate the following classification of a bulk carrier based on deadweight range. China Max 400,000 plus deadweight tonnage. Ultra large ore carrier 300,000 to 399,999 deadweight tonnage. Very large ore carrier 200,000 to 299,999 deadweight tonnage. Cape size 100,000 to 199,999 deadweight tonnage. Panamax 60,000 to 99,999 deadweight tonnage.